We wrote a song called People Need Love. The girls were singing, we were playing, and we had the band, and it went quite well.
For decades, Abba has captured the hearts of millions worldwide with their infectious tunes, glamour, and a mysterious aura that only adds to their legacy. But what if we told you that Benny Andersson, the genius composer behind some of Abba's biggest hits, has just confirmed the awful truth that fans never saw coming? In 2024, as Benny celebrates his 77th birthday, he finally opens up about a shocking secret that will change the way you see Abba forever. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the music world, and in this video we'll dive into the details of Benny's incredible career, his personal life, and the truth that's been hidden in plain sight. Don't go anywhere, because this is one truth you need to hear. The early years. Benny Andersson's early years were marked by a deep connection to music, shaped by his family's influence. Born on December 16, 1946 in Stockholm, Sweden, Benny grew up in a household where music was valued and celebrated. His father, Gösta Andersson, was a civil engineer, while his mother, Leila, also shared an appreciation for music, particularly the accordion. Music wasn't just a hobby in Benny's family, it was an integral part of daily life. Both his father and grandfather were skilled accordion players, and their love for the instrument played a crucial role in Benny's early exposure to music. At just 6 years old, Benny began learning the accordion under the guidance of his father and grandfather. This early start provided him with a solid musical foundation. The accordion, a central instrument in Swedish folk music, was a perfect match for Benny's budding musical curiosity. His early exposure to the instrument and the sound of his family playing traditional tunes undoubtedly shaped his musical preferences and abilities. From an early age, Benny developed a deep love for music that would go on to define his future. As a child, Benny was surrounded by a wide range of musical influences. His family was well-versed in folk music, and he often heard his grandfather's accordion melodies ringing through the house. However, Benny's musical interest didn't remain confined to Swedish folk music. As he grew older, he started listening to more diverse genres, including the rock and pop music that was gaining popularity worldwide during the 1950s and 1960s. The post-war era was a time of cultural transformation, with American rock and roll, jazz, and pop music making their way to Sweden, influencing a new generation of musicians, including Benny. During his teenage years, Benny became increasingly serious about his musical pursuits. He played in several local bands, and by the time he was in his late teens, he was already becoming a proficient keyboardist. His natural talent and dedication to his craft allowed him to stand out in Sweden's vibrant music scene, which was teeming with creative energy during the 1960s. Little did he know these formative years would serve as the stepping stones to what would eventually become one of the most influential music careers in history, particularly as a founding member of Abba. Benny's humble beginnings were marked by a deep love for music and a strong work ethic, both of which would guide him throughout his career. Joining the Hep Stars. In 1964, Benny Andersson's musical career took a major leap forward when he joined the Swedish rock band Hep Stars. As the band's keyboardist, Benny was thrust into the spotlight and experienced his first taste of fame. Hep Stars was one of the most popular and influential bands in Sweden during the 1960s, and Benny's exceptional keyboard skills played a pivotal role in their success. Known for their energetic performances and catchy melodies, the Hep Stars quickly became a household name, and Benny's contributions were integral to their rise. Benny's time with Hep Stars was not just a stepping stone to fame, but also a crucial period of musical growth. The band had a significant following, and their sound was deeply rooted in the popular rock and pop styles of the time. Benny's keyboard work added a distinct layer to their music, helping define the band's unique sound. This exposure to the Swedish music scene allowed Benny to refine his skills as a musician and performer, setting the stage for future collaborations that would shape his career. During this time, Benny also met Bjorn Ulvaeus, a fellow musician and songwriter. who would become a key collaborator in his life. Their friendship and professional partnership grew as they began to work together, exchanging ideas and music. This connection would eventually lead to the formation of Abba, a partnership that would go on to become one of the most successful and influential in music history. Benny's experience with Hep Stars not only introduced him to the world of fame, but also marked the beginning of a partnership that would define the future of pop music. Meeting Bjorn Ulvaeus. Benny Andersson's meeting with Bjorn Ulvaeus in the 1960s was a moment that would change the course of music history. At the time, Bjorn was a member of the popular Swedish folk group, the Hootenanny Singers, while Benny was making a name for himself as the keyboardist of the Hep Stars, a successful rock band. Despite coming from different musical backgrounds, their mutual passion for songwriting and melody quickly fostered a strong friendship and creative partnership. Their collaboration began informally, with the two musicians experimenting with melodies and lyrics whenever they had the opportunity. Their natural chemistry as songwriters became evident as they started crafting compositions that blended their distinct influences. It wasn't long before their partnership took on a more serious dimension, and they realized they had stumbled upon something special. Their complementary skills, Benny's melodic genius and Bjorn's lyrical craftsmanship, created a perfect balance, setting the foundation for their future success. As their collaboration deepened, Benny and Bjorn's personal lives also became intertwined. They were both in relationships with two talented singers, Agnetha Falskog and Annie Frid Lyngstad. Recognizing the unique musical potential of their combined talents, the four began performing together, eventually forming Abba in 1972. With Benny and Bjorn at the helm of songwriting and production, Abba quickly became a global phenomenon. From the infectious hooks of Waterloo to the emotional depth of The Winner Takes It All, Benny and Bjorn's songwriting defined an era. Their meeting was more than a simple collaboration. It was the genesis of a musical legacy that continues to influence artists and captivate audiences worldwide. Their partnership remains one of the most successful and enduring in pop music history. Abba's breakthrough. Abba's rise to global superstardom can be traced back to their victory at the 1974 Eurovision Song Contest with their now iconic hit, Waterloo. The contest, held in Brighton, England, proved to be a turning point for the Swedish quartet. Before this win, the group, composed of Agnetha Falskog, Bjorn Ulvaeus, Benny Andersson, and Annie Frid Lyngstad, had been striving for international recognition. Their high-energy performance, catchy melody, and colorful outfits set them apart from the competition, capturing the attention of millions across Europe. Waterloo was not just another Eurovision song. It was a bold departure from traditional contest entries. Inspired by rock, glam, and pop, the song's infectious rhythm and Benny's distinctive keyboard arrangements made it an instant hit. After winning Eurovision, Waterloo shot up the charts worldwide, reaching #1 in multiple countries and breaking into the US Billboard Hot 100. Following their Eurovision success, Abba became an unstoppable force in the music industry. Their ability to blend memorable melodies, intricate harmonies, and polished production led to a string of worldwide hits. Songs like Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia, and Take a Chance on Me solidified their reputation as pop royalty. Their music was infectious, their style was unforgettable, and their appeal crossed borders. By the late 1970s, Abba had established themselves as one of the best-selling music acts in history. Their Eurovision victory was more than just a win. It was the catalyst for a decade of dominance in the music industry. Today, Abba remains one of the most beloved and influential pop groups of all time, with their Eurovision triumph serving as the first major step in their legendary career. The Abba sound. Benny Andersson's influence on Abba's signature sound was profound. As one of the band's primary songwriters and producers, his ability to blend pop melodies with Swedish folk influences helped create a sound that was both unique and universally appealing. Alongside Bjorn Ulvaeus and Benny, crafted some of the most memorable songs in pop history, shaping a musical identity that stood out in an era of disco, rock, and ballads. Benny's mastery of the keyboard played a crucial role in defining ABBA's music. His distinctive arrangements, often layered with rich harmonies, orchestral elements, and infectious hooks, gave the band's songs a grand cinematic quality. Tracks like Dancing Queen, SOS, and The Winner Takes It All feature his signature piano work, which added both energy and emotional depth to their music. His ability to experiment with chord progressions and create memorable melodies ensured that ABBA's songs remained timeless. Beyond songwriting, Benny was a pioneer in music production. He utilized cutting-edge studio techniques, synthesizers, and multi-track layering to craft ABBA's polished and dynamic sound. With the help of producer Michael B. Tretow, he pushed the boundaries of 1970s pop production, ensuring that every ABBA track was meticulously arranged and sonically innovative. Benny's creative genius was not just about writing catchy tunes, it was about creating music that resonated across generations. His influence on modern pop production continues to be recognized, with countless artists citing ABBA as a major inspiration. Even decades after their peak, Benny's contributions to music remain legendary, proving that great songwriting and production never go out of style. Life after ABBA. After ABBA disbanded in 1982, Benny Andersson did not step away from music. Instead, he embarked on a new creative journey in musical theater. His talent for crafting memorable melodies and intricate arrangements found a natural home on the stage, where he continued to make a lasting impact. In 1984, Benny and Bjorn Ulvaeus teamed up with renowned lyricist Tim Rice to create the musical Chess. Premiering in London's West End in 1986, the production blended rock, classical, and pop influences, showcasing Benny's signature style in a theatrical setting. Chess featured several standout tracks, including One Night in Bangkok and I Know Him So Well, both of which became major hits. I Know Him So Well even set a record as the best-selling female duet in the UK. Though Chess had a mixed theatrical run, its music endured, with fans and productions continuing to celebrate its rich, dramatic score. Benny and Bjorn later turned their attention to a deeply personal project, Kristina Fran Duvamala. Based on Vilhelm Moberg's The Emigrants novels, this Swedish-language musical premiered in 1995 and was a massive critical and commercial success in Sweden. Benny's deep connection to Swedish folk music shone through in Kristina, blending traditional Scandinavian melodies with grand theatrical compositions. Through these projects, Benny proved that his creative genius extended far beyond pop music. His contributions to musical theater not only solidified his post-ABBA legacy, but also demonstrated his ability to reinvent himself while staying true to his musical roots. Benny's solo career. After decades of success with ABBA and his ventures in musical theater, Benny Andersson embarked on a new musical journey, forming the Benny Andersson Orchestra, BAO, in 2001. This project allowed him to explore a sound deeply rooted in Swedish folk traditions, combined with elements of pop and classical music. BAO's unique blend of styles set it apart from Benny's previous work, showcasing his deep appreciation for traditional Scandinavian melodies and orchestration. BAO quickly became a beloved act in Sweden, releasing multiple albums and performing to enthusiastic audiences. Their music, often featuring waltzes, polkas, and folk-inspired arrangements, resonated with listeners who appreciated Benny's ability to craft melodies that felt timeless. One of their most well-known songs, Du är min man, You Are My Man, became a massive hit in Sweden, spending an incredible 278 weeks on the country's singles chart. Beyond BAO, Benny continued to explore his musical creativity through solo projects. In 2017, he released Piano, a stunning instrumental album featuring solo piano renditions of his most famous compositions, including ABBA classics, chess pieces, and BAO tunes. The album was praised for its elegance and emotional depth, offering a stripped-down, intimate take on Benny's vast repertoire. Through BAO and his solo endeavors, Benny Andersson has proven that his musical genius goes far beyond pop stardom. His ability to blend genres, cultures, and emotions continues to captivate audiences, cementing his legacy as one of the most innovative and respected musicians of his generation. The phenomenon. Few musicals have had the global impact of Mamma Mia, the smash hit production based on the beloved music of Abba. Premiering in London's West End in 1999, the show quickly captured the hearts of audiences worldwide, becoming a cultural phenomenon that extended far beyond the stage. With its infectious energy, feel-good story, and timeless Abba hits, Mamma Mia became one of the most successful jukebox musicals of all time. Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus, two key members of Abba, were deeply involved in the musical's development, ensuring that their songs were seamlessly woven into the story. Their hands-on approach helped maintain the integrity of Abba's music while allowing a fresh interpretation that resonated with audiences. The musical's success led to numerous international productions, including Broadway, Australia, Germany, and Japan, demonstrating Abba's universal appeal. In 2008, the phenomenon reached new heights with the release of Mamma Mia, the movie starring Meryl Streep, Pierce Brosnan, and Amanda Seyfried. The film brought Abba's music to an even wider audience and became a box office hit, grossing over $600 million worldwide. A decade later, the sequel, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, was released in 2018, further solidifying Abba's enduring legacy. Thanks to Mamma Mia, a whole new generation discovered Abba's music, leading to a resurgence in the band's popularity. Decades after their initial success, Abba remains a beloved name in pop music, proving that their songs, full of emotion, nostalgia, and joy, continue to stand the test of time. Whether on stage or screen, Mamma Mia has ensured that Abba's music will be cherished for generations to come. Benny's personal life. Beyond his legendary music career, Benny Andersson's personal life has been a topic of interest for many Abba fans. While he has maintained a relatively private life, his relationships and family have played a significant role in shaping his journey. Benny married Mona Norclid in 1981, a year after Abba's final studio album was released. Their enduring marriage has remained a steady force in his life, and they share a son, Ludvig Andersson, born in 1982. Ludvig has followed in his father's musical footsteps, working as a producer for the Abba Voyage concert residency, proving that the Andersson family's musical talent continues across generations. Before his marriage to Mona, Benny was briefly married to Annie Frid Lyngstad, his Abba bandmate and longtime partner. The two wed in 1978, after nearly a decade together, but their marriage lasted only until 1981. Despite their separation, their professional collaboration and shared history as Abba members have left an indelible mark on music history. Benny also had two children from an earlier relationship with Christina Granville, a daughter, Helene Granville, and a son, Peter Granville. Peter later became a musician himself, forming the Swedish band One More Time, further carrying on the family's creative legacy. Though Benny keeps his personal life out of the spotlight, fans remain intrigued by his relationships and family ties. His journey, both personal and professional, reflects a life filled with love, music, and artistic passion. Despite the ups and downs of fame and personal change, Benny's legacy remains one of resilience, creativity, and an enduring connection to the people closest to him. The awful truth: Benny finally opens up. In 2024, at the age of 77, Benny Andersson has finally broken his silence about a long-kept secret, sending shockwaves through the Abba fan community. For decades, the Swedish supergroup seemed to embody harmony, both musically and personally. But Benny's recent revelation has exposed hidden struggles and tensions that were previously unknown to the public. While Benny has chosen to keep certain details private, his candid reflections provide a new perspective on Abba's meteoric rise and the personal challenges that came with it. He spoke about the immense pressure of global fame, the emotional toll of working so closely with his former wife, Annie Frid Lyngstad, and the often overlooked hardships that the band faced behind the scenes. His words have made fans reevaluate the seemingly flawless image of Abba and the true cost of their success. This revelation has reignited interest in Abba's history, with fans now eager to uncover more of the band's untold stories. The band's music, known for its infectious melodies and heartfelt lyrics, takes on deeper meaning in light of Benny's honesty. Could the emotions captured in songs like "The Winner Takes It All" and "Knowing You" have been drawn from real-life struggles? Benny's openness has added a new dimension to Abba's legacy, proving that even the brightest stars have their shadows. Benny's net worth. How much is the Abba legend worth? Despite the challenges of fame, Benny Andersson has built an extraordinary career that has not only cemented his status as a musical genius, but has also earned him an impressive fortune. As of 2024, Benny's estimated net worth stands at around $230 million. Much of this wealth comes from his time with Abba, whose record-breaking sales continue to generate royalties decades after their heyday. In addition, Benny has found success in musical theater, co-producing the Mamma Mia stage production and its film adaptations, both of which became global sensations. Beyond Abba, Benny has showcased his versatility as a composer, writing music for films such as Mio in the Land of Faraway and Songs from the Second Floor. His solo projects, including work with the Benny Andersson Orchestra, further demonstrate his enduring influence in the music industry. From chart-topping hits to lucrative business ventures, Benny's legacy is both artistic and financial, a testament to a lifetime dedicated to music. Thanks for watching. Benny Andersson's shocking revelation has changed everything we thought we knew about Abba. What do you think about his confession? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.